The cameras roll, and suddenly, the world seems to hold its breath. Dylan Wang steps onto the set, his presence electric, and Shen Yue's eyes meet his with a spark that fans have been waiting months to see. But it's not just their reunion that's catching attention. Miles Wei stands just a few steps away, his expression unreadable, almost imperceptibly tense. Fans are already speculating, is he jealous? Conflicted? Or hiding something deeper? Stay with us, because what happens next will shock even the most devoted fans, and we'll break down every subtle glance, every twitch of emotion, and every whispered reaction that the cameras captured. So don't blink. You won't want to miss a single second. And hey, before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe so you're the first to catch every exclusive moment like this. The night air was thick with anticipation, a kind of quiet electricity that you could almost touch. Dylan walked toward Shen Yue, each step measured but radiating confidence. His smile, familiar yet weighted with history, hinted at everything left unsaid between them. Shen Yue, glowing and composed, mirrored that emotion, her hesitation and warmth blending into an almost cinematic tension. But all eyes weren't on the reunion itself. Miles Wei's reaction was the secret everyone wanted to decode. Fans had been theorizing online for weeks, dissecting every past interaction, every subtle social media post, every shared glance from previous projects. And now it was happening in real time. Miles' gaze lingered, a slight narrowing of the eyes, a quiet clench of the jaw. Every tiny movement broadcasted volumes to those watching closely. Could this be jealousy? Admiration? Or something far more complicated? Stick around, because later we'll reveal the moments that fans are calling the most shocking of the reunion, and trust me, some of these reactions will leave you speechless. To truly grasp the intensity of this moment, we have to rewind. Dylan and Shen Yue's history together has always been layered with chemistry, not just on screen, but in fleeting moments off camera. Every handshake, every laugh, every unspoken word had fans speculating. Could this be more than friendship? And Miles Wei, ever the enigma, had been quietly navigating his own emotions, a presence that added both tension and intrigue to every interaction. As the dialogue between Dylan and Shen Yue unfolded, each word seemed casual, yet fans quickly realized every pause, every glance, every subtle smile carried a weight that only true fans could decode. Miles' reactions, on the other hand, were understated but undeniably potent. A twitch of a smile, a flicker of frustration, a moment of introspection. Fans began to theorize instantly. Was he conflicted, or simply witnessing history unfold without interference? If you're loving this breakdown and want to catch every exclusive insight into this emotional triangle, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We have more hidden reactions and insider moments coming your way. The comments erupted within seconds of the reunion airing. Fans around the globe debated endlessly. Miles looks like he's holding back something huge. What could it be? One fan wrote. Another commented, the tension is almost unbearable. He's clearly feeling something Dylan and Shen Yue don't even know about. Clips were shared, screenshots dissected, and theories multiplied like wildfire. This wasn't just a scene, it was a phenomenon. But why was Miles' reaction so captivating? Industry insiders hinted at a deeper story. Private accounts suggested he had been quietly wrestling with a complex mix of admiration, professional respect, and personal emotions. There were late-night conversations, moments of reflection, and subtle gestures that no one outside the inner circle had noticed until now. Every subtle reaction during the reunion was layered with months, perhaps years, of personal history. Fans couldn't get enough. Some compared this reunion to previous ones, noting that the energy between Dylan and Shen Yue had always been strong, but perhaps more contained. This time, however, it carried a tension that was almost tangible. Miles' presence added an unpredictable element, a silent, powerful emotional counterpoint that elevated the scene into something unforgettable. Then came the moment fans are still talking about. Dylan leaned closer to Shen Yue, a movement so casual it almost seemed scripted, yet it spoke volumes. Miles' reaction, a fleeting shift in posture, eyes narrowing just slightly, left viewers questioning everything. Was he feeling jealousy? Regret? Or had he finally realized something about the bond he had been observing all along? Pause for a moment. What would you do if you were in Miles' shoes? Comment below your theories. I want to see what you think. It wasn't just fan speculation. Every gesture, glance, and sigh was viral gold. Social media exploded with hundreds of remix clips highlighting every micro-expression. Is he hurt? Or is he inspired? Debated one fan. Why is he looking like that? Questioned another. Each reaction sparked thousands of comments, with fans analyzing, theorizing, and even writing mini-stories based on what they saw. The emotional depth of the scene was undeniable. It wasn't just acting, it was real, human emotion on full display. If you're already hooked, hit that like button right now. Show your support for the drama that's keeping the fandom buzzing, and don't forget to subscribe because the next behind-the-scenes insights are going to blow your mind. Every fan noticed the subtle choreography of the reunion. Dylan and Shen Yue's smiles carried hesitation, warmth, and history. Miles' restrained intensity, the jawline tension, the micro-expressions, the almost imperceptible sighs, added layers of intrigue. It was a perfect storm of chemistry, history, and human emotion, a scene that no script could fully capture. And as it ended, the tension didn't resolve. It lingered, leaving fans breathless, theorizing endlessly. And here's the twist. While the cameras stopped rolling, Miles' true feelings remained an open question. Did he finally come to terms with the dynamic between Dylan and Shen Yue? Or would this reunion mark the beginning of a deeper emotional revelation yet to come? Fans are still debating, with some believing Miles' silent expressions told the real story, one of heartbreak, admiration, or perhaps something entirely unexpected. Now it's your turn. What do you think Miles Wei was really feeling during Dylan Wang and Shen Yue's reunion? Jealousy, heartbreak, admiration, or a mix of everything? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's start the debate, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single twist, reveal, or emotional breakdown from your favorite C-drama stars. Because one thing's for sure, this story isn't over, and every glance, every sigh, and every subtle reaction will continue to keep the fandom talking for months to come.